Hello everyone, it's me, Graffiti X here, back again with one more tutorial video for you guys. And today we're gonna delve into Ganon's castle. Now you might be wondering why I'm not doing this in order. It's just because I feel like the difficulty in the game is not linear, right? We've done already Deku Tree, the Dongles, Water Temple, and now this one, and also fishing minigame. And I think as I see people um, perhaps struggling with stuff or having difficulty with one part of the game and another, I think I can do videos uh, going in that direction. Okay, so here we are in Ganon's Castle. Obviously, you need all 6 medallions for this. We all know that. You also need light arrows, and ideally either the Megaton Hammer or the Biggoron Sword. That may very well be true. Right, so here, just backwalk here onto the bridge. Um, Occasionally in your seeds, you're going to have a situation where the light arrows are going to be inside Ganon's castle. This can happen. Not the best scenario, sure, but if you have golden gauntlets, then you can just go into the light trial and check 7 chests there real fast. Okay, so here we're going to come to the Lizalfos first. Just ignore these bats unless you need health real bad. Now the best way to get these guys is with spinning attacks. So basically you just get closer to them and each spinning attack is gonna hit each Lizalfos twice. You wanna get into a situation that you hit them both at the same time. There we go. I've done this with as little as 2 spinning attacks if you can hit them two at a time. Both of them, but yeah, can get pretty bad as well. Now, just jump attack here, crouch stab this guy real fast. This first guy is really easy to own. The second one can defend a lot. I mean, it's not a big deal. There we go. Do check that chest over there if you don't know where Biggoron's sword is at this point. Perhaps you get it. It's good. Now I don't have Biggorons on this run here. If you do, perhaps I will edit this in the video later. But if you do, you can just roll in between these two guys. Now turn back and you just power crouch stab them both at the same time using the Biggorons, and you're gonna own them in no time at all. Since I'm here with the Master Sword, I'm gonna just store jump slash here. I'm gonna go these Iron Knuckles one at a time, just to be safe. And once you take out his armor, it's really easy. Just charge him, power crouch stabbing, and it's done. The next one, same thing really. Just if you start from the back, he has to turn around, which gives you more time to get in some attacks there. Get out of the way, obviously. There we go. Pretty free.
Well, yeah, you probably need to be finished already.
Finish your sentence, MDH. What do you think?
I think it's quite hard. Probably be used like within the hours.
Now, as you can see, I have 0 arrows now, which is alright because there are a bunch of pots under Ganon that we can use. I think the left pots, if I'm not mistaken, have magic and the right ones have arrows. Oh, this is good. 10 arrows is more than enough. I'm gonna get more here just for safety's sake, but basically we just need like 3 arrows, ideally. Now, fastest way here, just backwalk, then side hop as you go over the corner. Now for this fight here, you want to pull out your hammer, light arrows, and the bottom. I'm gonna explain why you're gonna use the bottom, never the sword, in a little bit. Um, if you fall a lot, you can also use the long shot. I'm gonna fall on purpose once to show how you recover. But basically, that's the items you're gonna use here. Okay, never use the sword to ping pong with him, and you'll see why. Now we have always a special bit of dialogue in the initial text box, which is really funny to read, like that, for example. And then if you don't have light arrows at this point, he always gives you a tip where the light arrows are here. So if you're really desperate and you have everything in the game except for the light arrows, always go for Ganondorf, because he's going to tell you where it is and you're not going to waste a lot of time looking for them. And then we start the fight. Yeah, this is yesterday's seed. Fortunately, it was at a perfect spot for me to start this. So we're gonna store a jump slash here. You can do this now or later, it doesn't matter really. I'm gonna pause and then explain. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna stand right at the edge of the platform and I'm gonna look at Ganon. As soon as he raises his hand to start doing the charge for the ball attack that he's gonna throw at me, you immediately jump to the platform and use your bottle. You're gonna hit him every time, okay? So let's do that. Stand right at the edge or somewhere around that. Look at him. There he goes. Bottle. Now light arrows. You can aim very carefully. Now we have a par crouch step stored, so just move over and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is great. 5 is great. 5 is the halfway point. You need, I think, 10 hits with a Master Sword, and I feel like 6 with the Bigorons. 5 or 6 with the Bigorons. And he's down. You can one cycle him with the Bigorons. It's kinda tight. And you can two cycle him with the Master Sword, also kinda tight. If you throw in 5 at a time, you can. Okay. So that's basically it. You just stand on the edge, wait for him to charge the attack, jump, and then start hitting him. Really take a look at his nose, because he puts his head down and then he starts tilting it to the right. As soon as his nose is like 45-degree angle, you start hitting. Don't just wail on him with the power crouch stab. You really have to time your attacks. Okay, so now let's assume I fell here. Okay, so he did something. I fell. Oh no, what now? Okay, now fastest way to go up, you're gonna pull out your long shot or hook shot, and then aim ideally all the way up, and just get out of the platform. Now same thing. Sometimes he does that, it's fine. By the way, never stand on the corner there. Even if you have hover boots, everything, never stand on the corner, because you really want to jump onto the platform as he charges his attack. You don't want to play ping pong with him, it's really inefficient. So here, there he goes, now jump, bottle, light arrows. He never attacks back. Now I'm not gonna kill him here on purpose. So that is 1, 2, 3, that is good. I think I'm 2 away from killing him now. So let's wait for him to do the super attack. Just gonna demonstrate here. As you can see, this is very, very consistent. You always get him. Just jump, bottle, light arrows. Jump, bottle, light arrows. Let's see if he does his super attack here sometime soon. If he drops the platform, no problem. You always have more platforms to stand on. I'm gonna wait for him to do the super here. If he doesn't, I mean, that is fine, I guess. Oh, there he goes. If he starts doing this attack, immediately shoot the light arrows at him. He's vulnerable doing so. Don't try to dodge it. There we go. So it's 10 attacks. I did 2 more there, and he's done. So yeah, 5 and 5 if you're tight on your attacks with the Master Sword. 5 with the Bigorons if you're tight, and otherwise it's gonna be a 3 cycle, but it's fine as well. If you do this jump bottle thing, you always get it super fast.
What we're doing now, of course, yeah. So, what are you? Oh, I can check the bullet waistband.
Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Okay, so now we're gonna pull out our hammer here. I'm gonna really tell you guys more in depth about uh, storing jump slashes and power crouch stabbing. So basically, power crouch stabbing, which is shield and attack, you do the same instance of damage of your last attack. So if I did like a side swipe and then I power crouch stab, this does the same damage of the last side swipe I did, and it stays for the weapon. So if I side swipe with the master sword, pull out the hammer and power crouch stab with the hammer, this does the master sword side swipe. Okay, if I say I have the Biggorons here and then I jump slash, and now I pull out the hammer and power crouch stab, this does the Biggorons jump slash damage. Okay, so now we're gonna fight Ganon, and the weapon that does the most damage to him is the Master Sword, not the Biggorons. So what you want to do here is you're gonna jump slash with the Master Sword, so you store this attack, and now you start the fight. Okay, now I have to wait for the animation. There we go, there's big boy Ganon. He's gonna take our sword away from us, which is no problem because we already stored a jump slash using the master sword, so it's fine. I'm gonna pause here just to explain what's gonna happen and then actually do it, okay? So, I'm gonna pull out my hammer, roll under him, and power crouch stab. If I do that 3 times, because I have stored the jump slash from the Master Sword, I'm gonna defeat his first phase. You never, absolutely never want to swing the hammer, because if you swing the hammer, you're gonna erase the jump slash with the Master Sword that you did. So you want to be very careful. You just press the C button once to pull out the hammer. Don't press it anymore, and then all you're gonna do is just shield and hammer, shield and hammer. So shield and, in my case here, C left. Okay. You have to be very careful so as not to erase your attack. As for how to hit him, you're gonna roll under, hit him, then you roll back to get his attention, roll under again, rinse and repeat. Really easy. So let's go. Pull out the hammer, roll under him, power crouch stab here, one attack, roll under him again, get his attention, power crouch stab here, that is 2, roll under again, power crouch stab, and there we go. 3 attacks, phase 1 is done. Now you're gonna get the Master Sword back. That's gonna be 5 attacks. You're gonna do the absolute same thing, but this time using the Master Sword. So you just come here, get your Master Sword, and now. This is 1 attack. Roll under, power crouch stab. 2 attacks, roll under again. If you miss, it's fine, just keep rolling under him. You can even line up better, that is 3. Sometimes the tail doesn't exactly help us here. I mean, that's fine, that is 4. There we go, and that's 5, and that's the fight done. Alright, so that is a very free Ganon for sure, if you use this technique. No potato, no potato. And now we just look at the wiggly nose and deal the final blow, and you're done with your run. Alright? So as usual, I hope this video was very useful to you guys. I hope you have great runs. And always look at the wiggly nose before you defeat him. And there we go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.